What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Marvel Mobile Swipe and Tap game coverage for the new update. Yeah, version 38.0 is going to be out next week, and because it's out next week, we have got a lot of things to kind of go over. There might be a side quest video. I'm not quite sure, because the way that Kabam have given like CCP information is they've only given us 38.0. I think because they're doing the live stream later on today at 1 p.m. PST, which is in 3 hours time over on Twitch. I think that's where a lot of the details are. I'm not 100% sure. There may be a follow-up video to this, but at this point recording this video, I don't have any kind of like substantial information about the side quest. But what I do know is there's going to be 2 new champions, which is going to be Future Antman, which is Dr. Zane Azkar, and there will also be a Cassie Lang type of I don't know if it's going to be referred to as Stinger, but we'll have to. I think it's going to be referred to as Stinger. So the visuals, I mean, to be brutally honest, I've seen what these characters look like, and one I'm happy with. The Cassie Lang one just looks like a combination. It looks like Wasp, to be honest. Let's be brutally honest about this. It looks like Wasp. I'm just going to bring that up right now so you can see it. So it's kind of there. Like, it just looks more like Wasp, if anything. It doesn't really look like... It looks like Wasp, to be honest. And then the other one, the other kind of design for the future Ant-Man, just looks all kinds of weird, which it looks a little bit like this. I don't know with this. I don't know. It looks like a cross between Nova and... something out of, like, I don't know, some kind of Power Rangers. It looks like a Power Rangers villain. You know, as a kid, you kind of like be looking at Power Rangers and you'd be seeing this and be like, that's kind of like that. It's weird. It's kind of like Pacific Rim-ish. Wow, that sounds a bit weird in any case saying that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean when it comes to like the designs? It's not overly against the design side of things. Like maybe I should just do like a quick kind of Google search on future Ant-Man costume and then kind of like see what comes up just so they're not going completely mad. Oh, the outfit does look similar to that. Well, I guess I take that back then. It's just it's just like he's putting it into a game situation, which this is, by the way, the design by Tom Riley. Yeah, I guess it's like, it is what it is. So I can't really kind of be, you know, too critical with Kabam. I don't know whether or not I'd like it more of having more of the black dominant. I like the color palette a bit more. So I guess as well, to be honest, it is what it is. That's what it is in the comic books. So therefore, you know, what are Kabam really working with on this one? And is this something that could ruin the film side of things? I don't know. Like, that would be something to kind of like, you know, discuss at a later point. In any case, I digress. Moving on. Those are the 2 champions. What else Kabam have got for us? Well, I've got the date game. Make sure some love connections in the contest as Mojo hosts a new reality show and tests the limits of relationships as he tries to find a date for a Sentinel. Okay. Come back weekly for new episodes and rewards. This is annoying because this seems to be the side quests at the moment in MCOC. They seem to be very much kind of like samey each and every month, and like the weekly episodic thing, which Kabam seems to be going in for, just seems to be more of the type of, like, I don't know whether or not there's going to be anything like more. Is this a sub side quest? Is this the actual side quest? I don't know. It kind of feels like that. It is. I don't know. But there looks like there's another thing as well. So we've got a similar month next month then or next update with how it is. Be Mojo's Valentine. Make sure you show some love to all your pals, and in the contest send your friends and alliance mates special profile pics to earn rewards. Cool. I like that event. Kudo System. Is it Kudo System or Accolades? The Accolades event from December. That was pretty cool, wasn't it? But now we're kind of like we're getting it again. So I ain't got anything against that. That was a fun event. We'll continue on. See what the crack is. Something that interests me but not interesting me, Battlegrounds emotes. Kabam are entering in Battleground emotes. Tell your Battlegrounds opponents exactly how you feel, or a close approximation with new emotes. Use emotes to convey your emotions on the draft, pre-fight results, summary, screens. All players will receive a set of emotes to start with, but keep an eye out for your chances to collect more in the future. Oh no! Will there be more premium ones that you got to put? Hopefully there's not. Sometimes, I guess that's the thing, like, will Kabam add in, like, unit purchasing emotes? Not to say they will or won't. It's just a case of, like, when there's something new, not money making, but kind of like when there's an opportunity to do something new added in, then it's like, oh, profile pictures. Now we've got these premium profile pictures where you can spend on units for... because remember, units, according to Kabam, are not meant to be saved for things like Cyber Weekend or July 4th or Banquet event. They're meant to be used for stuff in game, like Cyber Weekend, July 4th, and Banquet event. But Kabam, Kabam are like, no, we spend it on potions, but also profile pictures. So would they do something where the emotes cost units? Don't know. I mean, that's just a hypothesis. But we've been here before with situations like this. But let's see like what Kabam do with the rollout of this. For me personally, I don't like emotes. It's not really my thing. I get more I try to focus more in on like what I'm doing and get like locked in, dialed in. If you watch Dr. Disrespect, then you'll know those terms. But I do like, I see that if emotes were there, they'd just be a distraction. One thing I have asked Kabam is, can you turn them off at any given time? Because as I said, for me, I want to be focused in on the game. I don't want to be bothered with somebody going like, oh, I'm mad that you drafted that, or like a waving hello, or something that's going to like just kind of take my focus off. Like, no, I'm all about focusing on the fight. I'm all about focusing in on drafting the correct champion, the counters for it, and at the same time, when it comes to like either someone being salty or happy and gloating by the end of the fight summary, I don't care. Like, I care about my own personal performance rather than having that kind of like interaction. That's just me, and that's just how I want to dial in. I'm sure a lot of people would disagree and want to have that kind of like, fun interaction. This is why it'd be good if I can turn it off and just kind of focus on me and what I'm doing, which, we may get, we may not. I've asked the question to Kabam, and hopefully I get an answer about it. Champion updates. I think those spotlights are going to be out today to have a look at. I don't think anything dramatically has been changed apart from the stuff that you would have played about with in the beta tests available. And there's so many other champions that have been buffed that have got to be put into game. I don't think we've not tested the OG Spider-Man one, and I don't think we've tested the there's no test on the Iceman one. Like those betas may come out. I don't know how Kabam want to roll these things out. But in any case, oh, by the way, looks like there's no announcement of Act 8.2. That'll probably be next month, and it'll definitely be something that a lot of players will be preparing for, I can imagine, with that one. Let's go now on to bugs and known issues. AQ, equip choice nodes, buffs can now be viewed via battle group info pop-up, and the same way summoners can equip incursions hacks. That's good. I like that. Autoplay, fixed an issue where autoplay was not always working for some users. To be honest, autoplay has got to fix a lot of AI improvements. I mean, AI profiles for the defense side of things, defenders is questionable, but what also is questionable is the performance of your own particular attacker autoplay, which is just not good, to be honest. It needs to be improved. Battlegrounds, the advanced fight summary page is back. Good, because I know some players wanted to see that. Black Cat fixed an issue where cleanse could be prevented when her purifier is prevented when her purifier is. Alright, okay. Falter. Fixed an issue where Falter was not counting as a non-damage debuff. Good. Guardian auto-block info page fixed correctly reflect behavior. And there's a few other things as well. Mordo will no longer astral evade special attacks. That's something that it needs to be fixed because it was a broken bug. Nick Fury fixed an exploitable issue where players could bypass Nick Fury's first life. Bypass his first life? There was an exploit for that? What's that? Oh, maybe it's a closed screen thing. I don't know. I thought that was fixed a long time ago. Obviously not. And then we've got Spot fixed an issue where Spot was creating an infinite rupture loop on his Schadenfreude node. Also, safeguard description incorrectly called any source instead of hit when it comes to that. Valkyrie fixed an issue with Valkyrie's second light attack acting as a projectile. Vision Arcus fixed an issue where Vision was not gaining extra power gain buffs when power was burned via electric defense. I don't know. I actually think that I faced off against somebody with a Vision Arcus, and that seemed like that was actually fixed. That was sorted out, because I think, yeah, I'm pretty certain it was there, but I guess not. Then we'll have to see. Vision fixed an issue where Vision was not gaining power he stole from the opponent. That was something we covered in MCN. And weak in the knees fixed an issue where some non-dot behavior incorrectly with node weak in the knees, and fixed an issue where users were unable to back out from a pre-fight screen. I haven't seen that one, but I'm sure a lot of people have experienced different things in the game. That has been the update. Version 38.0 release notes. There's some things that we'll have to go over further, like side quest stuff, but at the point of recording this video, which is later on Thursday, there's nothing that I can go in with a side quest, so we'll have to do another video at a later date. But there's a lot of things to go over. As I said, the Battlegrounds emotes, I'm sure a lot of people will enjoy. The date game seems a very simplistic copy paste of last month's with side quest. It's good to see some kind of Accolades similar event coming back. Depends on what the rewards are. And yeah, and there's a load of little fixes here and there that are going to be helpful for players. So yeah, that's been it. That's been the update info. Thank you very much for watching this video. And make sure to check out some other content which will be located on the screen right now, and see you in some more content covering new information from the upcoming update. Cheers everybody, have a great day, bye bye.